A lot of rappers talk about how savage they are, but most rap fans have no idea about a dude named HMT Trey. Trey might be one of the most brutal dudes who's ever hopped in a booth, and now he's going down for a wild murder case after he allegedly killed one of Kodak Black's homies. What's happening in Broward County sounds more like a horror movie than real life, and today we're breaking it all down. Back in 2021, Kodak Black's homie Wiz the Wizard was found dead outside of a crib in Hollandale Beach in Broward County, Florida. Somebody was just taking their dog for a walk when they found Wiz's body in the front yard, but the cops say that's not where Wiz died. According to them, Wiz was killed somewhere else, and then his body was dumped there after it went down. The situation was crazy, and rumors were flying that Wiz's body had been chopped up and somebody cut off his head. That all turned out to be cap, but Wiz's death was still brutal. Nobody knew who was involved with the hit for a long time, but now HMT Trey has been officially booked for killing Wiz, and the story behind the scenes is crazier than anyone ever expected. HMT Trey isn't the only dude who's wrapped up in the case though. The cops booked Trey's homie Liberia Sig and 6 other dudes for a crazy murder spree that goes back to 2021. According to the cops, Trey, Sig, and the rest of them all rep a crew called Daniel Hot Boys, aka DHB. The crews in Broward County get confusing, and a lot of them are mixed up and have dudes repping more than one set. But right now the cops are saying that everyone in the case reps DHB. Trey's homie Sig is allegedly from Liberia and not Dania. But according to sources, Dania and Liberia are basically the same because they're so close. DHB's been active for a long time, but the cops really started putting pressure on them in 2024 after they were allegedly involved with a brutal murder at a Best Buy. In January 2024, a teenager named Terrence Farrington went to Best Buy to get some Ring cameras. Terrence was a star football player, and some sources claim he wasn't even in the streets. But when he came out of the Best Buy, he walked into a shooting and died at the scene. 3 other people got hit when Terrence died, and the cops found Trey's homie Liberia Sig's fingerprints on a whip that was connected to the shooting. The cops are calling Sig the leader of DHB, and after they found his fingerprints on the whip, it broke their case wide open. Sig, Kavarius Johnson, and Gerald Charles were allegedly the ones who pulled the trigger on Terrence Farrington, and when the cops started investigating them, they had no idea what they were about to find out. 10 months after Terrence Farrington was killed, the cops booked Sig, Trey, and the other 6 alleged DHB affiliates for 8 murders and 12 attempts. Right after Terrence died, another teenager named Johnny Henderson got shot and killed on the 3600 block of South University Drive. Johnny was sitting in a whip with his girlfriend when someone pulled up and tried to kill both of them. Johnny's girlfriend got hit up and survived, but Johnny tragically didn't make it out alive. Kavaris Johnson and Raja Rolay are both being charged with killing Johnny, but right now it's not clear why DHB wanted to take him out. DHB caught a couple of bodies in 2024, but the cops think they killed at least 3 people in 2023. In April 2023, a dude named Antoine Dobar was at a laundromat in Pembroke Park when 4 dudes ran up on him and started shooting. Then 1 month later, DHB allegedly caught 2 more bodies when they killed Ronaldo Donner and Terry McKenzie on the interstate in Fort Lauderdale. Police don't even think they were the intended targets. They were just driving at the wrong.
So they just run around shooting people? Cause I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck a whole bunch of grown ass men shooting up a whole bunch of teenagers. What? Cause them boys definitely didn't look like they was in the streets at all. I'm gonna be completely 100% honest. I'm gonna be 100p. And I know teenagers that's in the streets that play like they ain't in the streets. Them 2 was not it, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So I don't know if the eye fooling me or what, but bro, ain't no way, bro. Y'all bogus as hell. I'm calling bogus already.
Plays at the wrong time. In July 2023, a dude named Wayne Smith was standing outside a parked car on the 700 block of Foster Road when he was shot multiple times and ended up dying in the hospital a few days later. The cops think that DHB was also responsible for that shooting. DHB was allegedly tearing up Broward County for years, and that's how the cops traced him back to the murder of Kodak Black's homie, Wiz the Wizard. Nobody knows who actually killed Wiz yet, but the cops said that HMT Trey was involved with the murder, and then Liberia Sig helped him move the body later. It's not clear if Sig was at the scene when Wiz got killed, but he's already being charged for killing Antoine Dobar, Ronaldo Donner, and Terry McKenzie. Liberia Sig was allegedly putting major pressure on the ops and killing innocent people too. And back in 2015, he even got arrested for beating up his pregnant sister. And Sig's brother Ab is fighting a case right now for allegedly killing an 8-year-old. Ab and Sig's older brother have been killed. So Ab allegedly went on a killing spree and killed Christopher Jordan, an unidentified man, right after that, then the 8-year-old a day later. Ab tried to do the race and went to Tallahassee, but it didn't take long for the cops to catch up to him. And what makes the situation even more tragic is that Ab was close to the 8-year-old's family and even used to stay at their crib. According to rumors, Ab thought someone in the family killed his brother, so he tried to take him out and ended up killing the 8-year-old by accident. The cops getting Sig's fingerprints is what sparked the new investigation in DHB, but the cops also got a ton of evidence when they booked Gerard Charles in March 2024. Gerard Charles was one of the shooters who allegedly took out Terrence Farrington, and when the cops brought him in, they got his phone and found some shocking evidence about DHB allegedly getting paid to do hits on a set called Ller Kill Babies, aka LKB. According to the cops, LKB is one of the most dangerous sets in Broward County, and they've also got a rapper from the crew called Lil Cricks who signed a deal with Kodak Black.
Yeah, I heard him.
And in December 2023, somebody slid on an LKB affiliate named Color Money Red and shot up the crib where his girlfriend and her family were at. Color Money Red's girlfriend got hit in the leg, but luckily nobody got killed, even though over 60 shots got dumped into the crib. When the cops took Gerard Charles' phone, they found messages where he was talking about the shooting with some other DHB affiliates. According to the messages, DHB had been watching the crib where Color Money Red was staying. They sat out there for 10 hours just waiting to catch him, and when they finally spotted Color Money Red, the shooters walked up and put holes all over the house. Color Money Red's girlfriend had just stepped outside to look for an Uber, and that's when she got caught up in the situation and took a bullet to the leg. After DHB tried to take out Color Money Red, there were 4 more shootings in just 2 weeks. There was an attempted murder on January 11th, another attempt on the 13th, a murder and several attempts on the 20th, then another murder and attempt on the 28th. But according to the cops, the attempt on Color Money Red was a paid hit. Color Money Red reps LKB, and they've got beef with a crew called Snap Bav. Sources say that Snap Bav doesn't have a lot of shooters though. They're allegedly more into scamming and getting money, so the beef with LKB was dangerous for them, and that's why they allegedly gave DHB $20K to do the hit on Color Money Red. The cops also used a social media photo of HMT Trey and Sig in the indictment, and in the caption, the cops broke down how Sig and Trey were connected to a bunch of murders and attempts. They said that the snake emoji was for CJ, who was killed in Pompano Beach. The wizard emoji was for Wiz the Wizard. The blood drop emoji was for a dude named Blood, who was murdered in Lauderhill. The top arrow emoji was for a dude named Marlo Top, who got killed in Hollandale Beach. The granny emoji was for Psycho Bob's mom, and the runner emoji was for Color Money Red. HMT Trey getting booked for Wizard's murder is already crazy.
Psycho Bob, that's Kodak brother, ain't it? Or cousin or some shit. I think it's brother, right? That's his brother, right?
Story behind what happened is the most shocking rap beef ever. According to rumors, the situation really popped off with HMT Trey's mom, Misty Hopkins, getting murdered back in 2021. She owned a nail salon and was going back to work after taking a lunch break. And that's when the shooter ran down on her and killed Misty in broad daylight. Back then, nobody knew what happened or why an innocent woman would get killed like that. But then some more shootings went down and the pieces started coming together. There are also rumors that Trey's homie, Liberia Sig, shot at Wiz the Wizard's mom before Misty got killed, but not everyone thinks the story is true. In 2022, police arrested a dude named James Hardwick for Misty's murder. They didn't give an exact motive for why they think he did it, but they said he was a co-conspirator in the crime. It's not clear what James Hardwick's involvement in the beef was, but there are rumors that he might have ties to Wiz the Wizard, so he can be seen in the background of one of his music videos. Right after Misty got killed, Kodak Black's homie Psycho Bob and his homies were driving down the road when someone pulled up next to him and started shooting the whip. Psycho and his homies crashed their whip while they were trying to get away, so the ops pulled back up and dumped some more rounds into their car. Psycho or his homies shot back and the ops drove off, but nobody expected what was going to happen next. First off, HMT Trey and Liberia Sig dropped the track FTO and took shots at Kodak Black and Wiz the Wizard with the lines, "He a dead nigga. What the fuck I look like beefing with a red nigga? Get up on his ass, aim it at his head, nigga." And "Chopper knock him out his element. Them niggas bitches. They're protected by the president. And I got proof. They know we spinning, so they slime bulletproof. And talking magic make you disappear like poof. Catch that famous ass nigga and them hanging out that roof." A lot of people on the outside didn't know why Trey and Sig were beefing with Kodak, but it turns out that they both had major issues with Psycho Bob and Wiz the Wizard. A few years after HMT Trey's mom Misty got killed, the cops finally booked a dude for the hit, and rumors say he was tight with Wiz the Wizard, and even in the video for his track Shooting Guard. Some people think Trey's mom got killed by someone else, and that the dude they booked was involved, but didn't actually pull the trigger, but it's not clear how it all went down. Nobody knows if Wiz was really involved with Trey's mom getting killed or not, but a lot of people think that's why Trey allegedly took him out. Then 1 week after Wiz got killed, Psycho Bob ran into HMT Trey at the mall and clowned him over his mom getting murdered. Psycho Bob also had personal beef with Trey and his homie Liberia Sid. There are a lot of different stories about what went down, but according to a lot of sources, Psycho Bob was hooking up with Sig's mom and even dissed him about it on the track Stepdaddy when he rapped, "That's the op mama. Oh yeah, bitch, I smashed it. I done beat her son's ass. That's your stepdaddy. I'ma call your mama. I'ma tell your mama." Wiz had a way bigger target on his back because a lot of people thought he was involved with getting HMT Trey's mom killed. And rumors say that Wiz's own homie set him up to get killed. In March 2023, a rapper named 26 CJ was found dead in the whip. The ops didn't just kill him though. They set the whole car on fire to make sure the job was done and send a message. CJ was tight with Wiz, Psycho Bob, and Kodak Black. But then he had some tension with Kodak too before he died. There's no evidence to back the story up right now, but a lot of people think HMT Trey paid CJ to backdoor Wiz the Wizard. And after CJ died, people were posting pictures of Wiz and shouting him out. And Wiz's cousin Wham Spin the Ben said, "Nigga played with Wiz and got set on fire. A couple more of you fucking niggas finna get the same treatment." Then the situation gets even crazier, cause some people think Kodak was involved with Wiz getting killed too. After Wiz died, Kodak dropped the track Back for Everything and dissed Wiz when he raps, "Yeah, Double M gang, but I ain't talking Rick Ross. Double M gang, I took that shit from Wiz. Rest in peace, my nigga, but it's his fault. The way you let them kill you like a jit. Talking to Wham, you saying the same, did you like a lame." There's no proof that Yak had something to do with Wiz getting killed, but they were having some drama right before Wiz died. Wiz and Kodak met in juvie, then Yak signed him to a Sniper Gang label after Wiz came home. They had money issues, and Wiz wanted to get out of his deal, but he said it wasn't real beef and still showed love to Kodak. Kodak even raps about regretting his fallout with Wiz on the track I Wish, where he raps, "Even Poof say he seen a little bitch. On my soul, I believe in Lil Cricks, and I hate I fell out with Wiz. You did what you did, so I did what I did." A lot of people don't think Kodak was involved with the Wiz murder, but even before CJ got killed, there were tons of rumors about him backdooring Wiz. CJ getting killed and burned like that was crazy, but then the situation took another brutal turn. Psycho Bob had been locked up on a gun charge while a lot of the drama was going down, but that doesn't mean his family was safe from it. And just a few months after CJ's body was found, somebody murdered Psycho Bob's mother, Dorothy Smart. Dorothy was found dead inside her van outside a house on the 200 block of Northwest 30th Way in Fort Lauderdale. News about her death hit the internet after someone posted a video to Instagram of the crime scene with the caption, "Someone just emptied a clip on Psycho Bob's mom." And after the news broke, HMT Trey's homie Hatch did Psycho Bob and wrote, "I heard a lady was about 50, got hit up with them switches." It's still not clear who killed Dorothy or what happened, but her death was one of the murders named in the indictment that police say DHB was behind. Hatch is facing murder charges right now too, but he was never actually booked for killing Psycho Bob's mom yet. Psycho Bob hasn't been active in the beef lately because he's fighting his own cases, but now HMT Trey and all of his homies are facing the death penalty in all of these new cases they're catching. Rumors say that at least one person in DHB is already snitching, and it looks like the cops are really targeting Trey and Sig the most. The cops say they're the ones who are allegedly calling the shots in the crew and getting people killed, and if their homies start flipping on them, it's going to be tough to beat the case. HMT Trey already tried to run from the cops one time in 2024. The sheriff's department was going after Trey because he had a warrant for driving with a suspended license, but by that point, they already knew he was connected to a bunch of murders, so the cops brought in a whole team to take Trey down. HMT Trey hopped out of his whip and tried to do the race. He ran through a mechanic shop and upped his strap at the dude who worked there. Then the cops found Trey outside laying on the ground. He was allegedly on probation for cocaine possession at the same time, but the situation was about to get way worse for Trey and his crew. While he was locked up, the cops hit him with the murder charge for killing Wiz the Wizard, and now Trey could get the death penalty if the case goes left for him. More details will be dropping soon though, so stay tapped in for updates.
He gonna tell it all. Ooh, them boys ain't gonna believe all the shit that's gonna be told watching. That's why I tell you, we gonna stay up on that. We got to stay up on that shit. Shit crazy, man. These boy, y'all boys out here killing like it's nothing, boy. That shit. Hey, man, I stay to myself, bro. I ain't listen here, bro. I ain't got no time for that shit. I'm trying to live, man. I'm trying to enjoy life. You know what I mean? All right, listen. I don't want no smoke. Hey, I don't want no smoke. You hear me?